title over here from Twitch. Well, I don't know about nice, but we back at it, man. Let me make sure that we over here on YouTube first before we get into our festivities. You know what I'm saying? Let everything catch up over here. Big salute to the people who are on Twitch already. You know what I'm saying? Who've been tuning into the music from before. Before I even get into anything, I'm also going to start my Instagram early. Let's go on Instagram here. Bow. Instagram started. And yeah, man, let's get a stream going on. A good stream of consciousness going on here. Big salute to the people on Instagram who may be pulling up right now or not. We back at it. We're on YouTube or we're on Twitch. We multi-streaming today. Pull up. YouTube.com/WeLoveHipHop or Twitch.tv/WeLoveHipHop. AOP says, big salute to the official Seiko, aka Seko. Yeah, man. Who else is in here? Big Tunes. I just got a text message here. Big salute to the man Hayden from over there at the Island Diaz party. Mans were doing a 24-hour podcast live on YouTube. And I wanted to pull up, but he's saying that it's finished. But we continue what we got going on here. For the people who are on Instagram right now, pull up on our YouTube. We are getting it started right now. Let me make sure that the YouTube is actually showing. You know what I'm saying? Fast here. Let's double check something here. Big salute to Caution, aka the Smoke Show 420. Can't damn talk today. And yeah, man, we back at it, man. Got a few topics that I want to touch on. I've written a bunch of things down. So gather around. And yeah, if y'all want to get into the conversation a little bit more, get a little bit more interactive, pull up on our YouTube, or you could pull up on our Twitch stream. You can follow us on Twitch also. The Twitch gets it popping, you know what I'm saying? And the more Twitch followers, the better. Before I even get into anything, big salute to the sponsors, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or on their Instagram, Astro Pink Worldwide. They just dropped a new tune with the boy SMILEY. If y'all check that out right now, it's available on YouTube, on the Astro Pink YouTube. It's the first upload on the Astro Pink YouTube. You know what I'm saying? The first tune from Astro Pink as a record label. So big salute to them. It is fire. Yo, Stinky Racks, what up? We're on YouTube live or we're on Twitch live right now. Pull up, and let's get interactive. I'm just changing the titles over here on YouTube before we get into any of the topics. I'm going to sign out over here on Instagram. But if y'all want to get it popping, pull up on our YouTube and let's get it clacking. I ain't going to lie. I'm not even a big fan of Instagram Live. Gang. What y'all saying, man? Y'all good? You good, son? You good? Just checking in, making sure that the audio is good before I get into talking and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And if you're wondering why I look a little distracted, I'm just doing some little changes in the background here, making sure that everything looks crisp and clean for the stream. Who's popping in here in the chat? Big salute to Road to Success Entertainment in the building. Peace, love in the building. Kyrie here, Gine, Wagwan, Sheppy, Wagwan. We are out here, man, on a Friday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Let me double check the audios. There's a few things that I want to get into today. Y'all could see the title that I just, for the people who are just pulling up, The title that I just changed the video to in regards to the Flippa GGG case. More developments have come down the pipeline via the Toronto Star. Big salute to Betsy Powell. Easy Factor, what up? How my audio sounding, yo? We good? We good. We good. Let me double check this and that. Yeah, and also I got some top 5 updates. Okay, I'm gonna tread lightly on my top 5 updates. I will say that I did perfecto. But I did speak with him personally. So I'll give you all some updates on what's going on with that. The audio sounding crispy. Let's get this video shared out there in the algorithms. Let these algorithms get the rhythm going. To the beat of the rhythm of the night, dancing to the morning light. Y'all too young for that. You know what I'm saying? Also, in the title here, 100 Watts the Demon. Holy. The man Watts apparently woke up and chose violence. But maybe not. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? We're going to look at this objectively. Big salute to 100 Watts. Big salute to Killa Tee. It's definitely been an interesting story that I've been watching throughout the week, seeing the post going back and forth. Big salute to Dusty Wallace as well. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. You know, he'll be back in a couple of days. We'll probably be doing a live pod in a few days. So look out for that. Also, another salute to the sponsors. Big salute to the makers of, or the carrier of Canna Cans and many other products. Big salute to Diamond Club. Deliveries all over the GTA. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _905. Okay, they will handle your order. Okay, they got flowers, they got edibles, they got everything you need. You know what I'm saying? Proud sponsors of the We Love Hip Hop Network. Okay, and you know, y'all see Astro Pink behind me on the screen here. This is from the music video that I was watching on Twitch earlier for the tune Sixers with SMILEY. Okay, big salute to SMILEY, aka Smigs, aka B.O.B. Mr. Buy or Buy. And Astro Pink has released a new video on their YouTube channel. Okay, let me see if I can make it viewed on the screen a little bit better here. Okay, new YouTube channel they got right here. Okay, make sure to subscribe to the Astro Pink YouTube. Okay, they just started, 8 subscribers right now. You know, as supporters of the We Love Hip Hop Network and just the culture in general, I feel like everybody should be subscribed over to that page over there. Okay, because they're going to be dropping a lot of music in the coming months. Like I got on the screen here, the boy SMILEY. You know what I mean? New track collaborating with Astro Pink. Music videos fire. Check that out. I can't run it, you know, for copyright reasons, obviously. But yeah. Love to see you know, companies in Toronto diversifying their portfolios, you know what I'm saying? So make sure to subscribe to Astro Pink on YouTube. Mega. Do y'all got anything y'all want me to talk about before we get into anything? Yo, entertainment, good looking out. They're like, copyright. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Diamond Club in the building. They said, Say Friday sent you, and we got something extra for you. Hey, you heard it right there. That's not no fake account neither, okay? That's the realize, okay? That's the real deal, real spiel. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Diamond Club, yo. Once again, hit them up on their Instagram, Diamond Club _905. Naga. Where the sound effect? Oh, my bad. I got y'all. Big sound effect. Holy. So, okay. Let's get into some of these topics here. I got them written down here. Oh, AR Paisley live. Let's start there. We'll start there. Okay. Dusty and I were speaking about this on the last live. We were rearing up to go and check out the AR Paisley concert. Sold out concert at the Access nightclub, I think it's called. It's the old mod club. Yo, I'll tell y'all one thing. AR Paisley has the place on smash. Like, totally sold out, wall to wall, balcony, everywhere, pack up, okay, for the performance. He had dope opening acts. I'm going to see if I could pull it up on my Instagram page here too. You know what I mean? Special guest. He had Sonny Malton, another guy named Suka, Roadrunner. Bruh, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I had this like warm feeling of like, you know, like being like a proud dad. Like, even though like I ain't a daddy or anything like that, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of these young men and women have done interviews with the We Love Hip Hop Network at some point in time. And I interviewed AR back in 2019. Okay. Right when he was first starting to pick up some steam. And he was like freestyling, going around places, jumping online, freestyling. And this man went from being, you know, a relatively unknown Toronto rapper, or just kind of known, to selling out his own shows. Watch this. Look how packed that place is, yo. Yo, wall to wall. Big salute to Lioness Kerr. I seen her in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bugs was in the building. Like, big salute to Nice Clothing. Like, it was a packed place, yo. Watch this. That's me and Dusty in the building. Hold on, y'all can't see that. We got our heads cut off here. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Dusty Wallace.
On stage, you need to light this bitch up, and I need to do this for the last time tonight. And I need y'all help to see
Hold
this
on.
one. Y'all ready? Let's go.
You see on the stage there, gang? You see those things in the back right there? Those are man's platinum plaques. Okay? Like, this is his platinum plaques. He says these are the first platinum plaques for the Punjabi community, bro. I said, holy. Like, what else can happen? Like, yo, this man has just probably had a great night. Like, yo, fam, everything went well. Yo, he brought out the South Asian community, like the brown boys and the gal them were out. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I'm a faithfully in a relationship man. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically married. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, man could like be like, oh, you know, observe nice things around. And I was like, holy shit. This guy AR bought out a 70-30% ratio. Okay? 70% women. Okay. I'm pushing it. 60% women, 40% men. You know, even we could push it to 65% women, 35% men. But that's still a pretty big gap, bro. That means he has to gal them open, fam, for lyricism. Man has the plaques in the back. This is the old school picture. This is the picture from 2019. Salute to PK Herc. You know what I'm saying? Yo. You know what I'm saying? Is that the ratios over in Grimsby? Easy Fecta? For real? That's what's going on over there in Grimsby, Ontario? Holy. Let me see if I can pull up one that I posted on the We Love Hip Hop page. I think I posted I know I posted the one with Sonny Malton. The track that he had with Sonny Malton, Levels. Yo, that shit went up. Up. Like, I'm really, really, really impressed with just the way that he had the crowd last night. Yo, it was impressive. It was impressive. Watch this.
Let's go!
Yo, there's nobody else performing after him. Okay? Keep that in mind. This is not A.R. Paisley and then after he leaves the stage, Trippie Redd. Like, no. That's it. He's the headliner. Show's done. Party done after he leaves. Okay? I wonder if I could pull up my y'all probably won't even be able to see it if I pull this shit up. I already started putting together the vlog for it. But what I can pull up is maybe some of the videos, and I could maybe get those popped up on the screen here. Let's see what let's see here. And then stay tuned for the top 5 update.
This family's in matches. And in this family.
Let's see if I can get this up on the screen here. 1 second, gang. This is not on the internet. This is from my hard drive. Let's switch some screens over. Hold on, doing technical Rick shit over here. Bear with me. There we go. This should work. There we go. Sick when you do that, Rick. Holy frick. Watch this.
With my head down, I'm thinking this is how it gotta be. Thoughts about the system running through my mind constantly, but I can't change it by myself. Sorry, my apologies. Now, Toronto, unfortunately, we got to the last part of the show. This is my last song. Y'all that know me know I was lucky enough to work with Cindy before he passed away as well. We have a song called Love Sims. Before I do this, all I ask is everybody get your phone lights in the air like this. Lights up.
Is that the end of that video? Yeah. Hold on. There's more clips. I'm going to give you one more clip. I'm going to give you one more clip. There's one gentleman who killed this shit, fam. I was like, these niggas got the place on smitted dash. Let's see if it's this.
Let's go!
That's the Sunny Mall. Oh, it's this right here. It's this right here. Watch this man here. Did I say the wrong thing as far as South Asian community? I feel like that's the most politically correct thing. This is the one. This is the video.
I think sing that same thing on time.
Yo. fam, entertainment. I was part of the Punjabi community last night, not just the East Indian. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was covered. You know what I'm saying? The gangsters, them have me covered. Cause them, yo, you know, them niggas don't play, fam. I gotta interview some of these guys, yo. Yeah, it was definitely a vibe. Big salute to AR Paisley. Thank you for the invite once again. For both Dusty and I. You know what I'm saying? It was an eventful night, and yeah, check out AR Paisley's music, yo. He's definitely doing his thing. Okay, so let's get into another one of these stories that I have here. And I seen the AI thing there. Listen, I'm AI'd out. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we definitely could talk about Timberland and his Biggie escapades. That's kind of old now, though. With Timberland saying, yo, I made my dream come true. You know what I'm saying? I got hot dog flavored steroids. No, I'm playing. Yeah, he there we go. He's bugging out. I got an update for you guys. Spoke to Top 5 a few days ago. And he's in good spirits. Okay? For anybody who's living under a rock, Top 5's been gone for a considerable amount of time now. I would say he's almost 2 years. And had a couple of quick phone calls with him, maybe even longer than quick. Okay. And like I said, he was in good spirits, and he feels that this case is a bust up. He's standing on his innocence. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to find out if he's on the top or the bottom bunk. Entertainment. I didn't get that specific with the questions, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't record anything, you know, do anything all like meteorologist or media type ish, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to see where his head is at. There's more information that I would like to reveal, but I need to get a couple of confirmations first before I really, really, really get into some of the things that, you know, he's been going through. However, I will say this. He feels that there's been a lot of injustices that have happened on his part. And listen, I do keep in mind that a life was lost in the incident that he's dealing with. But from what he's saying, he's maintaining his innocence. Okay. There is a publication ban on this, on his case, as far as the different preliminary hearings that were going on and stuff like that. There was one leak of a picture that was going on. As far as people are, what was the question here? Single cell shoddy. I'll say this. He was never in PC or anything like that. You know what I mean? For anybody who might have been like, top 5, straight to PC. Nah. He didn't put him in PC. But what they did do for a considerable amount of time is have him in solitary. Okay. He is high profile as far as when it comes to the Toronto scene and even like the Toronto jail scene. Like, he's from the hood. He's representing a quote unquote name brand hood, name brand block. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, from what he was telling me, they had him in a lot of segregation, more than, you know, was necessary. Okay. Not by his request. You know what I'm saying? Like, against his will. And some other things transpired during those times as well, but I won't divulge all those details yet. Like I said, I want to get more confirmations, do all my fact checking in every way before I get up on these microphones and report anything that could be deemed as false news or fake news. However, those two things I can say. You know what I'm saying? He feels that he's been given an unfair break, an unfair shake. They've been using things in the courtroom as far as lyrics, music videos, lives, streams, anything that they can find to like try to pin the M's, the unaliving of the young gentleman, and condolences to his family. R.I.P. to that young gentleman. But the unaliving of that young gentleman that passed a couple of years ago now. Okay? But they're definitely using the tactic of even conversations and stuff like that. Like, listen, this is not new to me. Okay, and I don't feel like this is divulging anything that we wouldn't already know, but it just is more of a confirmation that they have been using or trying to use his lyrics and online content against him. Okay, and I don't say music, I put it to content because it's more than just music. Like I said, lives, Twitch streams, all types of stuff to try to pin an M on this guy. Now, I'm not here to give my opinion on whether I think he's innocent or guilty. I'm just here to bring, what I can bring from the conversation that him and I had. Okay? And I will reiterate that he seems like he's in very good spirits. And reason being is because he feels that this is something that is a bust down. It's a bust up, like as we say over here in the six. Like, he's going to beat the case, he feels, because he's maintaining his innocence, and the rest will fall into place. There's a lot of innocent people who have been wrongfully accused and wrongfully convicted in the past. So that kind of confidence, though it is admirable, sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. So he has to make sure that his legal advisory really puts everything to bed when it comes to videos and all that type of stuff that they might try to use against him, and stick to the evidence that they have in front of them, right? Or lack of. So once again, big salute to Top 5. Pause. Like, him and I have I think a love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we beef and then sometimes we cool. But for the most part, we cool. It's never I want to see this guy dead and Ray Tay and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much, we might go back and forth online or sometimes even behind the scenes, right? I'm here to just make sure that I report the news as I receive it, as what should be out there or what can be out there, okay? And, hopefully everything works out for the best. You know what I'm saying? Prayers go to everybody in the situation, including the family of the people of the gentleman who lost their life or his life. Okay, because we have to keep that in mind. I think a lesson can be learned from this with the way that they're trying to position this case, or at least the details that I can give you so far, that they will use, or they will try to use, everything against you when it comes to making content, getting up there in the courtrooms, or getting on these phones, and making content and going crazy and like, yeah, you could not mean it. You know what I'm saying? It could be good for attraction and everything. You know what I'm saying? It could make you the most poppin' rappers out here. However, if something does go down, God forbid, a lot of that stuff is going to be stuff that they will turn back and use against you. You know what I'm saying? Whether the shoe fits or not. Okay? In the end of the day, whether they're trying to railroad somebody, or they just make a mistake. Their job is to figure out what the case is, and somebody got to go to jail at the end of whatever the decisions are. You know what I'm saying? Or not. Yeah. It's definitely a case that's been going on for a while. And obviously, because none of these things take no short space of time, you know, you ain't getting, you're not finishing an M case in like a couple months and be like, okay, he back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't look good when that happens, one. And two, like, it takes a lot to pin an M, okay, on somebody, to pin an unaliving on somebody. It's not just easy to just be like, yes, you know, beyond a reasonable doubt, he did it. All right. So that's the update that I have on 5 right now. I will be circling back with some more. Like I said, as I get more information, or as I confirm more information, okay, I will go live with more information about his whole stay, where he is exactly at this point, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the reasons being for the places that he is. Okay. But yeah, man, big salute to top 5. Okay. And I say that for real, because like I said, we have a love-hate relationship. Tomorrow, it might be like, yo, F that old head Timmy D. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Now, to stay into the same area and blocks and gully sides, Flippa GGG, Mr. 2 Cases, has been convicted of his second case. Okay. Now, this information came down the pipeline via the Toronto Star earlier, and now I see 6 Sounds has posted it up on their Instagram page. Follow 6 Sounds. You know what I'm saying? 6 Sounds is doing their thing. Jesus, why they gotta be a big old gun in the damn thing, man? Jesus, Murphy Brown. Holy. 1 second. Let me just move the burner part there. Flippa GGG. Comment gang, Flippa GGG. All right, burner out the way. Flippa GGG Flippa was found guilty of second-degree M in case marred by witness intimidation. Now, for the people who don't know, this is the case that also had a bunch of the bloggers messed up in the process. Okay, that had 3 of the 4 bloggers convicted right now, and that was something that we reported just like maybe 2 weeks ago now, not even. Okay, so that same case, Flippa's Mr. 2 Cases, because he has this one case that he was already convicted of with the mob enforcer, and now this case here, which he is also convicted of. Okay. That's a lot of convictions, like 2 M's. Okay. So y'all with me here, comment gang? And don't worry, I'm gonna get into stay tuned, because I'm gonna get into the whole 100 watts. What's going on with this guy? Watts don't play. You know what I'm saying? You pull that plug. Like 50 say, God giveth and God taketh away. But salute to him. Salute to both of them. All right, so let's get to it. An underground Toronto rapper has been found guilty of first-degree M again by a jury that believed that the Crown's star witness who took the stand despite facing digital intimidation over so-called snitching. It was the second time in 6 months that 32-year-old Saeed Mohamdin has been convicted of the criminal code most serious offense. Last December, a different jury just 3 hours took just 3 hours to find him guilty of the contract unaliving. My bad, can't say these things on YouTube. on contract unaliving of a mob enforcer in the broad daylight outside of an Italian restaurant across from Sherway Gardens in Etobicoke on November 4th, 2019. Mahabdeen was found to be the getaway driver involved in the planning of Tony Scratch Florida's execution. Now, the latest guilty verdict came Friday afternoon after the jury deliberated for 3 days. At this trial, the Crown Star witness testified that on March 19, 2019, Mahabdeen jumped out of her car and shot Jerome Bell 22 steps away from his home in housing complex Laneway near Bloor and Dundas Street West. Prosecutors described her as an honest, candid, and forthcoming witness and urged jurors to accept she was telling the truth. The defense countered by claiming her testimony was filled with lies and contradictions, and that that she was motivated to implicate Mahabdeen not because she wanted to do the right thing, as she suggested. My bad. My parking coming up soon. As she suggested, but because pointing the finger at him was to her advantage. The star was not identified in the witness due to ongoing safety concerns. She first named. Okay, what else here? What else here? So they're going over the witness intimidation. The jury was unaware that she was a target of witness intimidation in the past and would be typically involved in face-to-face and phone written threats. Yeah. And for several days and the accused and supported. Okay, so she came to court in person for several days and faced the accused and his supporters who would stand up and stare at her when the judge and the jury left the courtroom. Thornton said Friday after the verdict, maybe by the witness stepping up, others will do so as well. During the 5-day trial, jurors heard nothing about the motive for a brazen afternoon slaying and that sent school children and other bystanders running for cover. Money was the motive for Mahabdeen's first trial. The Crown was not required to prove one. Prosecutor Dave Perry advised jurors during the closing address last week. He acknowledged that this might leave some of them scratching their heads. Jesus Christ. I should have pulled up the article from the damn Star. So basically, this is the second case that he has here. It's a lot of brazen shootings that this guy has been accused of, or I guess convicted of at this point in time. Y'all remember the song originally, 2 Cases from Top 5. Okay, that song was about Flippa. Okay, and these guys were super confident, as I guess anybody would have to be, right? That Flippa was going to beat the case. Okay? Like, you know, they were confident to the point where Flippa went live from his cell a couple of times on IG, and that went viral. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like that confidence gets misplaced and puts you in a worse situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mob thing, that would have been, to me, almost impossible to beat. Okay, but now when you got 2 M's on your back, it starts building a pattern from what they think. You know what I'm saying? They're like, this guy could be considered quote unquote a menace. What's the other term that they try to use for a threat to public safety? You know what I'm saying? Peace Love said Toronto's version of King Von. Yeah, to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, King Von, was accused of way more bodies, no? But at the same time, we don't know. Like, would Flippa didn't have a bunch of songs and a bunch more tweets. The way that King Von was like really like bigging up his chest, claiming all of these different M's that were going on in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And then he got to have a music career to really get the rest of that shit off. With Flippa, he got about maybe 4 songs off before like the big charges hit him. And then after that, he's been in jail for the rest of the time. Like, really, really. So, I don't know, man. Like, I guess this may close the book. Yo, so what is this? You know, I should have freaking went through the whole article before I did this. What is, I know that, you know, an M gives you 25 years, right? And if he has the conviction from the other one, is man sitting on 50 years? And if so, I'm just going through the article and just doing a quick skim through. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if they give any details on his time, like his sentencing. You know what? They won't even have his sentencing yet. That's my bad. He wouldn't even be sentenced yet. He's just been convicted now. They're going to have to give him his sentencing date soon. And I'm sure the judge is going, and then, you know, with the sentencing, they have, not witness, victim statements, all types of stuff goes down. And then the judge will make their decision on how much time they want to give him, which is obviously going to be life, but then how many life sentences? You know what I'm saying? Or whether they're going to run his 2 life sentences, because for each M, you get life, right? That's 25 years, you know, of which, let's say 2/3 of it would be 18 years. Now you're eligible, or it could be no eligibility for parole. You got to do the whole 25. And then when you come home, you're on parole for the rest of your life. Okay? You 70 years old, you catch an assault charge beating up somebody, back in jail. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? And that's if they run them consecutively or concurrently. I don't know. Consecutively, I think, is when, concurrently. So 25 and 25 together concurrently. So it would just be 25. But if it's consecutively, and correct me if I'm wrong, comment gang, then it's 50 years. You know what I'm saying? 25. And then when you're done that one, do another 25. You know what I'm saying? So that's 50 years. With that being said, and I'm telling y'all this for a reason, because yes, I hear what y'all saying, man, it's cooked, you know, it's done, all these different things. And that being true. But people who catch M's come home. It just takes some time. It's 25 years. 25 years is a long time. If you're eligible for parole and or early parole, that's 18 years, 2/3 of your time. That's still 18 years. Okay? And like I said, once you're home, your time is never over. You're always doing time. You're always property of the CSC, Correction Service Canada. And you mess up at any point in time in your life, you're back. Okay? When I was doing my time, I met a man that was sent back in the 70s, and he tried to claim that he had Alzheimer's, of why that, you know, he did whatever he did. I don't even know what he did, but he tried to claim that he had Alzheimer's, and Oh, not why he did what he did, but why they should let him come home. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't believe him. So he had to stay. He violated his parole. And his old ass, hunching around the damn prison, had to back in the clink, bro. You know what I'm saying? Aiden said he will do 30. So let's say he's 33 now, right? Like 63 years old when he comes home. That's if he does 30. Okay? Let's say 25. He's gonna come home and he'll be 58 years old. 58 years old ain't so bad. 58-year-old niggas still get bitches. I wouldn't know. I'm not nowhere near that age, so relax. Relax. However, I'm just saying it's not the end of your life. You could still come home and find a way to change your life. You know, maybe be an inspiration to others. Maybe have a whole different mindset. But, you know, you do 25 years, you come home, the world is a different place. Old John Crow 416 Track Star Music, what up? You know what I'm saying? Ada says, nah, bro, 30s, 40s, early 50s is a good time. Yo, you ain't lying. Is it a good time when you just did 25 years in jail? And you come home and everything looks like spaceships now. You're like, oh, snap. You come home. Y'all think that we're going to be doing these phones by the time 25 years from now? Yeah, right. Trying to adjust to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trust me, yo. Well, listen, man. Hold your head, bro. It's messed up, man. 2 cases, 2 up, 2 down, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm getting to the end of some of these news stories that I've been covering for the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? This has been an ongoing saga, the Flippa GGG saga. But this is unfortunately the end. There's nothing left to say. Both cases, none of them beat. Oh, and also that whole thing with the Kim Schofield thing. Kim Schofield was not his lawyer. Okay? He was just on one. Let's just say that. Yeah, Comment Gang strong. Y'all know what it is too. Y'all is like, game over. It's over. Yeah. Listen, hold your head to all the man them behind bars, except for the diddlers and the rats. Yeah, man. Freedom is a must. Let me see. How much more time do I got here? I got time for a couple more stories. Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. There's some new music that just dropped too. I seen the Crook just dropped some new music. Salute to the Crook. Is it on the screen? Hold on a second. He went low for a minute still. Let me see what's going on with this video here. I'm not going to play the audio. I'll play a little bit of the video. A lie. It's on World Star, eh? A lie. That's how you're feeling, Crook? Is that how you're feeling, Crook? Let's go a bit forward here and hear this. What? Man was arrested in Montreal, eh? Monte.
Scream taking a trip. If they ain't know before, then I bet they know now. Hop out the car and we laying shit down. When it come to this drill shit, we making it sound.
Woo! Just chill. Gotta chill. Not trying to get the copyright. Holy smokes. Not trying to get the guidelines neither, bro. Bro. Yo. What's the reason why do y'all think the Crook hasn't made it to that next level yet? Because I feel that the Crook, and I've said this multiple times, okay? He has all the pieces to be that guy. Okay? He's consistent. He's got the jewels. He can rap. He's not his music and his style keeps on evolving. Whoa. There we go. Okay? He light skinned. What's the problem? Is it him not being able to go to the States? What do you think that that's held the Crook back from reaching that next level? Because though he's a young man, he's been putting out music for a while. You know what I'm saying? He's not new, but he's not old. What's this going on in the chat here? Dargong Dandelion XO, you're welcome. Pretend to sell crack in your videos when you're money from your runners and all money and snap. What? You might need to get a little bit of a timeout, my guy. You sound kind of bati. Man. Bow. Sorry. My patience has been low now. You'll get blocked from the page. A-slap. For all that funny stuff. Anywho. What's missing? Like, let me play just a little bit more. You two come slap me in the head later. What they told you, Negro? Making it sound. He ain't my plug, so we taking it. He's got squad, gang, not gang, but like squad. Like, you know, he's got all his niggas in the back. Pause. Like, all of the different things that would make any rapper in the States already be gone. To me, he's better than a lot of those niggas in the States. Let's not get that twisted. Okay? But from what they're even saying in the beginning of this video, man went to Montreal to perform, arrested. Man tries to perform here, shut down. Besides even getting shut down, half of the stuff that he probably tries to perform for over here gets refused. We don't care how many. Yo, what did I show y'all in the beginning of this live? The man A.R. Paisley was performing for a sold out crowd. With all due respect to him, I feel that a lot of these guys are on that level of an A.R. Paisley, or, you know what I'm saying, they're garnering, actually, let me chill. A.R. Paisley has a couple of music videos that have 1 million+ views. My bad, A.R. But there's a lot of guys who've been putting in work for as longer, who have a great fan base, that they might not sell out the Access Club, but they might damn near sell it out. as a headliner, the Crook could go headline the Access Club that holds about 600 people and probably get 600 people. But they're not going to book the Crook, right? Because, you know, he's going to have to send his name over and a list of other people who's performing over to the police station. The police going to have to say yes, no, 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 right? They're worried about ops. They're worried about all these different types of things. So you can't do it. And if you can, the night of, police will end up shutting it down. Okay, hopefully not. But most of the time, that's what ends up happening. And that's why most of these Toronto rappers, who everybody loves their music, don't perform here, with the exception of Rolling Loud. They perform in smaller towns outside and try to get it over there. And hopefully the boy them aren't on their head so crazy that they don't go to those other places and get them shut down over there too. Because don't get that twisted. That happens too. Right? Peace Love says AR Paisley got a whole community backing him. That's facts. But not only that, his name is not really associated with a lot of mix-up. I know the Crook is not an, you know, F the ops all over the Instagram all day, but like, and I guess I can't completely put this on him, but I don't know. I can't really say if it's not. Like, I feel like I heard something. Anyhow, it's like B finds him. Okay? You know, there was issues with other rappers trying to diss him before he, you know, claps back, or maybe he clapped first. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of the way that these rap beefs start. Okay? But when your name is associated in a lot of these quote unquote rap beefs, and the rap beefs that I'm talking about are not like, oh, I'm a better rapper than you type things. It's like, I'm going to expose you, and when I see you, it's on, pussy. Okay? So when that kind of energy is around people's names, it makes it harder for, at least here, for sure, Toronto, to say, you know what, let's book you in a public venue where, you know, a whole bunch of people will be out, but now public safety might be compromised. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful when it comes to this shit. So that might be a problem too, right? But going to the States is definitely something that I feel that has hindered not only Killa the Crook, but a lot of these rappers out here. That if they were like able to travel back and forth, you know, whether they had charges or not, they could like maybe still enter the United States and continue to excel in their careers. Could flip things to into another direction. You know what I'm saying? 1 second, gang. I keep on hearing banging here in my blood clot door. 1 second. Making hella noise in the damn hallway. Anyhow, big salute to the Crook. Yeah, look out for his new music video. It's called Making It Sound. All right, it's on his YouTube channel, and we're rooting for you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Always. Okay, let's get to this story here, because it's kind of a sticky. It's kind of a messy story. It's kind of shade roomish, but Toronto shade room. You know, love and hip hop. Not we love hip hop, but like love and hip hop style type shit. You know what I'm saying? 100 Watts and Killa Tee. And I wasn't even aware of the break. You know what I'm saying? Keep Six Solid. Let's go to Keep Six Solid's page here. Keep in mind, I got to type in the whole thing to really find the page. There we go. Keep 6. Okay, so they've been following the whole drama. And apparently, 100 Watts and Killa Tee, you know, they're, besides being a couple, like, it's a business relationship as well. And I'm going to be very respectful in the way I address all of this stuff as well, because that's his child's, one of his child's mothers. And, you know, so it was more than just this is just my thing. No, like, there was multiple pictures and videos and them, you know, on vacation. Killa Tee, for the people who are not aware, she was part of a group called TNT Ladies, which was her and Paisley G, another female rapper from out here who does her thing. And what ended up happening is the group broke up, but then eventually, you know, they were dissing each other for a second, but now it seems that 100 Watts and Killa Tee have called it quits. And following that, her music videos were deleted off her YouTube channel. So I'm pulling up the article or the post here on Keep 6 Solid. All right, follow them on Instagram and on Twitter too. That's my guys. So Killa Tee speaks her mind after ex-BF and current CEO Suge Watts, okay, they're calling him Suge Watts now, deleted her music videos on YouTube. Suge Watts follows up with a response. All right. So I'm telling you, we're getting down to a love and hip hop wormhole over here. Let's go. I've been meditating and thinking, trying to figure out how to react to the shit going on. God's clearly working on me because I haven't tweaked the F out like the old me would have. And honestly, it's because I'm drained. Only a few know how really drained I am of the drama. It's way more than what y'all get to see in, and physically, mentally, and emotionally, I have been over it. I love doing music. I really, really do. But how do you operate to the best of your abilities if your main support system through it all acts like they're your ops anytime they're upset? How you put down the same person you uplift to the world? The personal started to conflict with the business even when we said we wouldn't let it. One thing about me is you can always count on me to keep it 1000%. Every situation, relationship, friendship, I've always moved with pure intention and love. The moment I feel disrespected, violated, or unsafe, that's when my energy shifts. But y'all always know, because it's impossible for me to fake. I can't focus in an unsettling environment and constant roller coaster. Let me move this over here. Killa Tee, Killa Tee, Killa Tee, Killa Tee. I'm finding out about my music the same time you guys through Keep 6. I'm blocked on everything like I did something to anyone. Only thing I've done is set my boundaries and stood on them for my own sanity. Mother effers can't be on what they have always done for views and attention, but I'm not even giving into it. Because they know, and I know, the hurt behind it is all too real, and that's all I even said. The real. It would be up. Oh, there's more. The ambition I have wasn't man-made. It's in me, not on me. been through a freaking lot, and have nothing been able to stop me, and nothing or nobody can ever stop me. God will forever keep me blessed. My destiny is in my hands and God's hands. Not no contract. For my child and myself, I will always make it happen. And regardless of all the BS, I still wish the best for that man, because he is still the father of my child, and I'm still grateful for the things he's taught me, shown me, and given me. But like I said, it's deeper than that. All right. Is there more?
See?
Hold on. Dramatic reading by Friday Ricky Dread. So let's get to the 100 watts, aka Suge Watts. Y'all still with me over here? They're both alumni. They all alumni. Holy.
You're taking it personal.
Hey.
When I was writing, I was talking about all female artists in the city. Why we don't have no stars. But you
hold on. And this has nothing to do with nothing. We'll start it over again. Can rappers stop saying artists? Please. Okay? I'm not trying to diss. Okay? I'm not trying to come for Watts, because it's not a Watts problem. A lot of niggas. Plural of artist is artist. I have a whole bunch of artists that I'd like to show you. Hey, let me introduce you to my artist. Singular. Same word. Artist is not a fucking word. Stop using it. Jesus Christ.
switch, put it on if the shoe fits. Isn't that your bar? Huh, superstar killer? That's the bar, right?
Hold on, let me refresh it, man. My bad. That just gets me sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ. I just be sitting in the interview, just listening. What you mean this has no sound? Yo, stop playing these kind of games with me, fam. 1 second, gang. I'm gonna have to pull it up on another thing here. You're not playing me today. Sometimes this Microsoft's ting that I use plays games. 1 second here. I'm gonna pull up another thing on the screen. Un momento. We're gonna get this Watts side of the story. Let's salute to Watts. There's an interview that's up there with him if y'all want to check out a new interview. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. 100 watts. Let's get back to Keep 6. Because they're not going to play me today. Let's pull up my Google browser. My Mozilla Firefox browser. The Mozilla Firefox. It's the Firefox. Ain't the Firefox. Is that it? It's the Firefox. Yeah, this is it. All right, let's do it. It's the Firefox. Okay, let's get back to this story here. Where's Suge Watts? All right, let's hear what he got to say.
You're taking it personal. When I was writing, I was talking about all female artists in the city.
Artists.
Why we don't have no stars. But you switch, put it on if the shoe fits. Isn't that your bar? Huh, superstar killer? That's the bar, right? So if you are on this music shit, killer, wouldn't even be talking about it because you're going into personal. Fuck the relationship. I'm on these bands back, Killa. They don't give a fuck about your story until you win. So that's all I'm on us to do is win. All you have to do is listen. I've been doing this music. I brought you into this shit. I brought a lot of you guys into this shit. I've been doing this. I love this shit. So if you really went hard for it every day, you wouldn't even have these type of discussions, arguments, or fuck up our communication. It's because you're fucking around with the investments, Killa.
Guidelines.
You know what time it is. The real. See? You're taking it personal. I'm your biggest. You ever met anybody in your life that go hard for you like 100 went hard for you? And I did that shit because I did love you. You was my girl at one point, right?
Can we appreciate 100 watts for the black and white effect? You know what I'm saying? That black and white like gives it way more of a dramatic effect. You don't agree, gang? Like it's if it was in color, it would be kind of different. You know what I'm saying? But that black and white with the kind of like a foggy background type of thing, it just adds perfect dramatic effect. Let's go, Watts.
So I made sure I took care of you. You're my baby mama too, so I took care of you. I went hard for you. Did you go hard for me though? I'm a man. I'm naturally a provider, and I love taking care of my queen. Everybody knows that. You see what I'm saying? And I really don't care what anybody got to say because we've been in a public relationship for years. So it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? But you know better, and I stop getting into your feelings with this shit. It's about the business, about these bands back. If you're really going hard for this, you'll be promoting yourself, networking, doing what you gotta do. I put up the bag for the last 3 years from the TNT group to you individually. You weren't a rapper before you came into this, Killa. I seen the talent into you. I helped you get onto this shit. Your writing abilities came sick. But I've been doing this shit with you, trying to teach you this shit so you can learn.
Watts is doing
the system. But you're your own enemy of your success.
Watts is on the gospel today.
You have so much potential. Enough people don't even know that you can play the piano. Like, you're so sick at it. You can make beats. Like, you're so talented, but you sell yourself short, Killa. If you really want this, we could really get this. Fuck, we can make a fucking love and hip-hop fucking TV show.
Guidelines.
I got people hollering at me. What you talking about? You want to do a reality show? You want to get this super bag? Do you
super bag?
Just want to be an influencer, a model? Or do you really want to be a rapper and an artist? Because you could take over the world, but the way you're moving, it's like you just want to be a model. Nah, you got to go hard as an artist. Because when you go hard, I go 10 times harder. And you know you got anything. You see what I'm saying to you?
You could have it all.
All you got to do is stay focused. Fuck the personal shit. We're not there no more.
You can have it all.
Another thing. How could you lose all respect?
And another thing. And another thing.
For me. What the fuck? Killa, man. You making a lot of excuses, and that's your problem. Everybody goes through shit in life, but you got to make sacrifices. You know how much of these girls that's in the industry make sacrifices for their career? You know how much time labels shelf artists when they're not investing behind themselves?
Artist.
Are you going hard for Killa Tee to brand yourself? You see what I'm saying to you? Like, you want to be going out and party and hyping out. I'm telling you, okay, if you're going out, do content, do TikToks, do these stuff with your friends. Your friends should be posting if they're your friends, right? These people should be...
I am mad at that. I agree.
...supporting you, right? You're supposed to be out there making it happen, promoting the brand. You see what I'm saying? But you're not on the brand. You're not on that. You're just on a hype. If I'm such a bad man, why do you want to wear a big bust down that this bad man got for me? Wouldn't you want nothing to do with me? If I was such a bad guy, what do you...
I'm a bad man.
Talking about? You just want to make me look like the bad guy all the time, right? Well, you're not going... And another...
One more.
If you really had the ambition in this music like I did...
Hold on.
Stop.
Yeah, I unblocked you now. Okay? So that he unblocked her from previous messages.
But you're not on it every day, and you know that yourself. Stop trying to make it look away and play this victim role. You like to play that role sometimes too much. Nah. Fuck everything else. At the end of the day, I check for you as a baby father. I take care of my youth. You're good, everything wise. I don't have to be doing the extras. A lot of these niggas ain't doing shit extras like I'm doing for my baby mama. All I have to do is really take care of my kids, and I'm doing that to build the foundation. This legacy is deeper than even me and you. This goes back to my pops. This goes back to Nobes. This goes back to Puller. This goes back to every wig time. Auntie. Brits. It's deep. I gotta make it happen. And I'm gonna fucking do anything to make it happen. And you're gonna thank me after.
100 watts. So, gang. Comment gang. Strong. What do y'all think? From what we have here. Hold on, let me get to the beginning here. From what we have here. Obviously their breakup is arbitrary in this whole situation. But I guess it's a big part of the situation. The breakup, from what we know from the outside, has turned into the deletion of Killa Tee's catalog. And we could double check that. We can definitely double check that. Let me open some YouTubeage. Let's open some YouTube. And let's see if we can find Killa Tee. Oh, this is the Clips channel I'm on right now. Subscribe to We Love Hip Hop Clips. A lot of deleted interviews over there right now. That is the backup channel. Killa Tee. Oh, the videos are back. Update. I seen what he did there. He privatized the videos them. Oh, you smart. You smart, honey. The channel's back alive and well. Okay, and this is the 100 Vision Entertainment channel. This is 100's YouTube channel. Okay, he has this guy Eamon on here as well. And these are artists, or I guess Eamon is an artist now under his 100 Vision. Okay, and Killa Tee videos are back up. And her videos have some good view counts, some of them. You know what I'm saying? This is here over at Flow 93.5. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even when she pulled up and did the interview over at our old studio with one of our old podcasts that we had on the network, she 100 was there. And her shorty was there. You know what I'm saying? They were there. The whole family was there. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes. I think you could even hear the kid in the background in the interview a few times too. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was a good look. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I could also understand how that could be a conflict of interest. Me personally, I wouldn't manage my girl. I love my girl, but I wouldn't manage her music career, content career, whatever. Because God forbid, like, you know, we break up or something like that, or like we have a serious fight, like a serious conflict. It can definitely, you know, when our emotions are high, interfere with some of the content, interfere maybe with the potential money, especially if there's money being made, it could definitely mess up the money. But if there's no money being made, it could definitely mess things up. Cause you're like, you know, I ain't even making no money anyway. Like, yo, bun this. Delete all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I could understand how it could be a conflict of interest when it comes to, you know, having the relationship and the managerial duties. And sometimes that goes the same when it comes to momagers and dadagers and stuff like that. But in the end of the day, like, you're kind of stuck with your parents for the most part. So it's kind of hard. But I've seen a lot of entertainers fire their momagers. Okay? In the beginning, Bow Wow and a lot of different people had their mom as a manager, and eventually they had to split that. And the same goes with making content. Okay? Whether like it's this music relationship that's going on here. There's that guy Bobby Chow or Bobby Chan. I'm not sure, the comedian guy that used to be on Mad TV. Him and his ex-girlfriend do a podcast together. I'm monting that. Yo, Toronto Network, what up? Like, imagine doing a podcast with your ex-girlfriend. Like, you were once we were once a couple, and you had a podcast together, and then somewhere along the way, you break up, but you continue to link up every week to do the pod. Yo, I don't know if I can do that. I just don't know if I'm mature enough to be able to deal with that. Okay? At my old age, as they say. I can confidently, I'm confident in myself to know that I don't know if I'm mature enough to be able to handle that type of thing where I'm just linking up with my ex-girlfriend every week because, we're just doing our podcast together. Yeah, I might have to just go solo. You know what I'm saying? So even with them, like, trouble could happen in paradise, and Watts is like, yo, not delete, but I'm gonna private all of these. It makes it where like one person has some kind of a power dynamic over the other. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the boyfriend / manager situation. yeah, they're on a network. Yeah. It can get messy. It's kind of the reason that, like, even me in the past, I've never dated a rapper. Couple of reasons. If the shit don't work out, like, now are you gonna diss me in your raps? Okay, that's not the primary thing. One of the main things is a lot of rappers are not good. So, or maybe developing. You might be just getting better. And I don't want to hear my chick practicing bars all day long. Yo, I spit hot fire, killing. No. Yo, what you think of that, babe? I think you need to shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch TV. I don't want to hear no more bars. Stop it. Stop it. Even if they're fire, you just got to hear them all day. And you didn't wash that dish, and you acting like a bitch. What? You'll stop rapping, babe. And like, yo, don't get me wrong. There's some beautiful women who rap in Toronto, outside of Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the problem. Okay? There's a lot of hot female rappers. But if I gotta hear this all day long, what do you think about the new flow, babe? I think we need to talk. Entertainment wants to know what I date a podcaster. I guess in a situation, if I was single, then yeah, I think I would. Now, would I do a podcast with them, like have a podcast together with them, like the Bobby Chan guy? Hell to the no. But yeah, I'll show up on your pod, babe, and you can show up on mine. You know what I mean? If it makes sense. What's your numbers like, babes? What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram following like? I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to let you know when we need you for an interview. I'm just playing. But yeah, it could be a conflict of interest when you have your spouse and you're doing business with them, even working in the same damn job. Holy, go to work with her every day, hang out at the job with her every day, and then come home. Yo, one of y'all might end up strangling the other. And it's not just a one-way thing. She might be like, yo, I'm annoyed at you, my nigga. Like, holy shit. See you all the time. Right? So all these different things could be a conflict of interest. But when there's a manager to an artist thing, there's some sort of a power dynamic that happens there. Whether it's, and it's more than, he's more than a manager. You know what I'm saying? He's more of her executive producer. Let's get those titles properly, okay? A manager would just be somebody who's getting you gigs, trying to make sure that you get a bag so that every time that they get you a bag, they can collect their 10% or 15%, whatever it is. But if somebody's paying for all your shit and, you know, using their record company as the front for your music and or for the outlet for your music, I mean, and, you know, investing money in your studio time and doing all these different things, they're more than a manager. You know what I'm saying? They're a manager as well as your executive producer, as well as your A&R possibly. You know what I'm saying? And from what we've heard, allegedly, as well as writers sometimes. So it can become a very slippery slope if things don't work out. I just say, prayers up to both of them. Okay, that's how I'm ending everything for the next couple of segments, for the next couple of months. Prayers up to both of them. Look at them; they look like a happy couple. Okay, and Watts said, you know what I'm saying? He's going to prove it. He's going to do what he needs to do. He's going to make it by hook or by crook. Right, and she will see. And either way, because that's her child's father, even if they don't have a business relationship, she's still going to benefit by proxy from what he's saying. Okay? And I ain't mad at it, even though I don't think Watts messes with me right now. But that don't matter to me. Like, niggas be having beef with me, I don't have beef with them. So salute to Watts and salute to Killa Tee. You know what I'm saying? Road to Success wants to know, and let's tap in with the comment gang here. Road to Success wants to know, did Moolah first send you the woodpeck jacket yet? Not yet. You know what? I'm going to put in my order now for the woodpeck jacket from Moolah first, so that by the time next winter comes, I'll be wearing the jacket. Because, you know, I man don't rock no jacket in the summertime. Salute to Moolah first, but, you know, it's too hot for that. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, once again, salute to the sponsors, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. Check out their website, myastropink.com, or their Instagram, Astro Pink Worldwide. They got a new music video out featuring SMILEY. It's called Sixers. Subscribe to their YouTube channel, as well as this channel right here. And salute to our sponsors, Diamond Club. Okay? You heard them. They said, tell them Friday sent you. They might give you a little something extra. All right? Deliveries all over the GTA. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _905, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed website. Last announcement, quick fast before I get out of here. I got a very, very dope interview dropping just now with top 10 criminal lawyer in Toronto, Jordana Goldlist. Okay? She's the one who recently got 3M French cleared of his charges. And she's also represented a multitude. Oh, yes, iReligion. Always. Who's to iReligion? hit them up. iReligion, my glasses are dirty as hell. iReligion.store. Okay, hit up their website. Check out their gallery. Yeah, Jordana Goldlist. That interview is dropping just now. I don't know exactly what day I'm going to drop it. Probably Thursday. And she breaks down a lot of different things about her life and why, you know, she just feels comfortable representing so many different Toronto rappers who are charged with so much heinous things. You know what I'm saying? But that to me is a very valuable interview that's going to be coming down the pipeline. All right. So when we drop that, suggest y'all check it out and share it. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be able to get some jewels. But anywho, my lighter's dead. I think it's time for me to make some moves. So be back in a few days.